what is Madagascar? You can unmute your mic and answer the question.
Anyone know what is Madagascar?
What is Madagascar?
Okay. If you know it, please raise your hand.
Yes, you can raise your hand, you can unmute your mic and say.
It's a movie.
Oh yes, it's a movie, a cartoon, very popular with children. Yes. By the way, I haven't watched Madagascar. Yes. And so one is a movie. So what is Madagascar?
Yeah.
It's not only a movie.
Country.
Yes, is Madagascar.
Yeah.
Two more answers are possible. Two more answers. What else is Madagascar? All right. Now, yes, Mona Lisa?
Mama, I think it's a country.
A country, yes, Madagascar is a country, you are right. And okay, now any more answers? All right, so you know, and I guessed you will say about Madagascar, movie the Madagascar. But Madagascar is not only a movie, it's also a country. And now we are going to play a short Kahoot, a brief Kahoot to learn more about Madagascar. I am sharing the screen. And we will learn about, just a second. Yes, it is loading. Get ready with your Kahoot. Yes, just a second. Okay. So what is Madagascar? That is the question. A movie, a country. So what do you know of Madagascar? So Madagascar is a country, you say. Is Madagascar famous for? Who knows?
Animal.
Animals, teaching Yuri, yes, teachers know everything, yes, animals. So today we will focus on the country of Madagascar, geography, and of course, animal life, fauna. So the code is 7076591. You can the QR code, you can go to Kahoot app, and you can go to www.kahoot.it. And please join your name. Now you see the Madagascar movie.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Yes, my Indica, the question about, or who is asking? Just here, yes. Dasha from Russia. So what? All right, please join in. So first we will talk about the country, then we will read the story.
Mama.
Yes, please ask your question. I'm trying to make it louder. So yes, please join in. We have 2 more minutes to join. So we are traveling to Madagascar, a country.
San Diego, this place is off the Chidren. 27. Woman physically fit, physically fit, physically fit, woman physically fit. What should have bought chips and dip?
Now we are waiting for you to join in. So we have got Ensham from Indonesia, Ore from Indonesia, we have students from Indonesia, from Russia. Yes, can write after your name. So the next time you will try to write Dasha in English. So your teacher will teach you how to write Dasha in English. So yes, we're joining in. The code is 70591, and you can see it in the bottom right corner of the screen. So is anybody else joining me? So teachers can also join to learn to play about Madagascar. So 1 minute and we will start. 707-6591. So Madagascar is a country. And what do we know about this country? Now we start. What is Madagascar? It's an island and a republic, a country, as you say, yes. You see, it is located off the eastern coast of Africa. Mozambique Channel separates Madagascar from Africa. So, yes, the internet is slow. Why doesn't it move? So yes, reconnect. So this is a screen. What kinds of climate does Madagascar have? Tropical, temperate, semi-arid, Arctic. What kind of climate does Madagascar have? It's not, but it has different types of climate. We have the Arctic. Yes, tropical, temperate, and semi-arid desert islands, semi-desert climate. Okay, now question 3. Multi-select 2, 3, 4 answers. What are the official names of the country? The Republic of Madagascar, Republicano de Madagascar, Madagascar, Republic the Malagasy Republic. Malagasy Republic. So yes, the country has 3 names. The Republic of Madagascar, Republicani Madagascar in the local language, and the French name République de Madagascar. 3 names. Nikita comes to talk, he guessed it right. Multi-select, 2, 3, 4 choices. What does the flag of Madagascar?
Очередной вопрос, я не понимаю, что за мадагаскарский флаг. Правильно.
Микрофоны. Дети, выключили микрофоны. The answer? Yes, learn from my Kahoot. Yes, so the flag symbolizes the history and presence. So Madagascar flag was adopted in 1958. So the red and white were the colors of the Merina Kingdom. So the history of the country, and the green color symbolizes the Huva, the largest class of farmers or peasants. Is Madagascar still a French colony? Yes, no, I don't. Is Madagascar still a French? So once it was a French colony. Still a French colony? Yes, no, I don't know.
Про Мадагаскар вообще ничего не знаю.
Mute your mics, ребята, выключите микрофон. Yes, if it is a democratic republic, then it is no longer a colony. Yes, it is not a French colony any longer. Yes. What are the official languages of Madagascar? French, Madagascar, Africa. What are the official languages of Madagascar? French, English, Madagascar, and African. And the local language called Malagasy. So Malagasy means
To as Malagasy time, and it's not just a saying, it's a way of life. Essentially, Malagasy time means that things run a little slower on the Earth's fourth largest island. Hurry is not a part of the local lexicon, and people tend to be more laid back and
Please mute your mics. Mute your mics. So all of the above. So Malagasy time means that Malagasy people live very slowly. Time goes slowly. They people. So quite a small country. Madagascar comes its continent. Because it is the silent of the coast of Africa.
हाँ फिर मैं अपडेट कर रहा था वहाँ पे भाई जब आदमी आई फिर अभी देखता हूँ
So, teacher Lily, maybe you can, or just, I don't mute, we have to mute the speakers. All right. Question 11. The lingua has been named what? So drag the words to make the name for the lingua. So the Constitution International Declaration, what? Make a nickname. Other words, it can be called. Percent of you get it right. That is Madagascar's flagship mammal species. It is the symbol of Madagascar. Yes. And then Lenin Nikita remains on the podium. So, which Malagasy species do they often eat on the Fear Factor TV show? Is it crouch? majority, 64% are absolutely willing to visit Madagascar. Yes. Some of you doubt, they want to think, and some are, so yes, the majority is willing, and about 30% are doubt whether they will finish, whether they will visit Madagascar. But I hope your dreams will come true someday. I won't promise any time. You will. At the end of the session, I will tell you something about Okay, now enough for Madagascar as the country right now. And so you remember, we invited you to participate in our Readers Theatre. And Readers Theatre is about reading. By the way, next week, on February 2, there is, so we celebrate World Read Aloud Day. And for this occasion, we will also create an interesting session. But right now, we are going to read about Madagascar, and I'm going to share the screen. And you remember, we need to choose 10 narrators. So if the first time, excuse me, I forget something, First we'll watch a video, I forget. So yes, I prepared a short video for you, just because we are going to move on to the fauna of Madagascar, so the animals. And I want you to watch some video, just to start thinking about what animals live or used to live there. So I stop sharing.
В 2020 году мы приобрели 54 миллиона.
I start sharing the screen.
Это не дальние, я там хожу.
I am so excited to person to announce this. Eons enamel pin
So yes,
was inhabited by giant lemurs. These remarkable primates lived only on Madagascar, and they were part of an evolutionary event that continues to this day. A radiation that saw primates adapt to fill the ecological niches that in other places were occupied by totally different animals, like sloths, monkeys, and even woodpeckers. There were the so-called monkey lemurs, named for their skeletal similarities to baboons. There were 3 species of koala lemurs, which of course they were not koalas, but they specialized in eating leaves and had grasping pincher-like feet that kept their large bodies in the trees. But maybe the weirdest of these extinct giants were the sloth lemurs. This family included Archaeoindris, the biggest lemur that ever lived, and most of its members seem to have adaptations for hanging from tree branches, like sloths do today. What all these strange creatures had in common was their large body size. They likely ranged from the size of a large terrier to almost as big as an adult male gorilla. But today, they're all gone.
so today all the giant lemurs, and our story is called When Giants Ruled Madagascar. So there were times when giant animals lived on Madagascar. And using this video, just some ideas from the internet, we created this story for you, script. So we need 10 narrators to read the story of Madagascar. So please, so I don't see the name. So narrator 1, narrator 2. Who is willing to be narrator 1?
Mama Shrika.
So can you please repeat again? Ashwika, yes, Ashwika. Ashwika, yes. Narrator 1. Narrator 2. Okay. Lavish. Narrator 2. Yes. Narrator 3.
Ma'am Namrata.
Please raise your hand. Okay, student from Russia. Max, will you please? Max. Narrate.
Ma'am Namrata. Ma'am Namrata.
Namrata. Namrata. Narrator 4. Namrata. Janeta. Janeta, will you? Janeta, will you? Okay, who will be the names? So, for narrator 5, who will be? Which of you?
Tuba.
Ma'am Tuba. Ma'am Tuba.
6. So,
Please, Mark.
narrator 6, Priya.
Ma'am Namrata.
Narrator 7. Will you be Nikita from Russia? Will you be narrator 7? Никита, рассказчиком будешь?
Да.
Никита, will you? Никита,
Nikita.
Никита будет читать. Okay, Gopal, will you please be narrator 7? Gopal,
Namrata.
Gopal, narrator 7. Narrator 8, please raise your hand, I will see the name.
Tuba. Ma'am Tuba.
I am man.
Ma'am Tuba.
Iksan. Iksan Nadia. Nadia Iksan.
Ma'am Tuba.
8, narrator 9, please teacher Yuri, help me please.
Namrata.
Nita, Nita.
Ma'am Namrata.
Namrita, Namrita.
Namrata.
Namrita, you are narrator 4, Namrita.
10. Tuba. Ma'am narrator 10. Tuba.
Is narrator 5.
Okay.
Narrator 9. Maybe some students. Zaneta, who will? Rolia.
Akila, will you? Will you, Akila? Akila? Okay, no.
So I need to choose
Rahim?
Abdurrahim, yes. Abdurrahim, don't be afraid. And then who is? Bala or Nindi from Indonesia, will you? Nindi, will you? Narrator 10.
Hindi?
Nindi.
Nindi, narrator 10?
Narrator 10. So please, narrator 1, Ashvika, watch your color. Narrator 1 is red. Narrator 2, Lavishka. Narrator 3, Max from Russia. Narrator 4, Namrita. 5, Tuba. Narrator 6, Priya. Narrator 7, Gopal. Narrator 8, Iksan. Narrator 9, Abdurrahim, yes. And narrator 10, Indi. Okay, now start. Please, narrator 1, Ashvika.
So what happened in Madagascar?
So you remember that all the giant lemurs were gone. What happened in Madagascar? Narrator 2. Lavishka?
Ma'am, how did such a diverse group of primates envelop in the first place, and how did they help shape the environments of Madagascar?
Yes, Max.
And how did they get winners from living on the smaller relatives behind?
So how did they disappear? Only a small lemurs were left. Narrator 4.
Madagascar
Namrita.
has been separated from all other land masses in the late Cretaceous period, about 85 million years ago.
Yes. Tuba.
Narrator 5. And the fossils start date to the time after it spilled from the Indian subcontinent, include some dinosaurs like Madagas.
Narrator 6.
And really early mammals like the cute little Vintana.
So you see two animals which used to live in Madagascar. Yes. Gopal. Gopal, excuse me, Gopal, will you read, Gopal? Gopal Singh. Unmute. Yes. Based on genetic studies, scientists are sure that the ancestors of the modern lemurs appeared on Madagascar after it had already become an island. So first Madagascar was not an island, and then it was split off Africa. Yes, narrator 8. Exam.
The more we tell,
Widely
generally
accepted.
accepted estimate
Says
size that lemurs arrived on Madagascar between 15 million and 16 million years ago.
long ago they arrived on Madagascar. Narrator 9. Abdurrahim. So
how did those first lemurs get there?
Mindy?
Experts say they probably
Floated. So imagine lemurs swam through the sea to Madagascar. Narrator 1. Ashwika.
Some trailing, ma'am, what is this?
Paleontologist is the scientist who discovers ancient animals who were gone. Paleontologists, dinosaurs and other.
Suggested lemurs rafted on large rigs of vegetation.
Narrator 2. Lavishka.
Or mive inside hollow trees that wash it out across the Mozambique Channel, a distance today of more than 400 kilometers.
So lemurs had to travel 400 kilometers to get from Africa to Madagascar. Max?
This kind of movement is called sweepstakes dispersal. Dispersal rare event when an animal is able to cross an extreme
Yes. Namrita. Narrator 4.
Those suffering lemur ancestors were probably very small, like modern humans.
Dwarf lemurs. So imagine, so the first lemurs that came to Madagascar were small, like these two lemurs. Narrator 5, Tuba. Tuba, 5. And they might have behaved like them too, sleeping the day away in small groups inside trees. Narrator 6, yeah.
They could have been able to enter the state of torpor or hibernation again, like modern mouse and dwarf lemurs do.
So imagine, children, so bears, brown bears, so many animals which live in Russia, during the snow season, they sleep. They sleep in caves, in some trees, just to not to die in the winter. It is called hibernation. So those lemurs traveling to Madagascar also used hibernation to survive. Yes. Narrator 7. Gopal. But some experts think that lemurs might have taken 2 trips. Exam number 8.
This is
based
on the study of 2 fossil species, one from Kenya and one from
Egypt. Yes. 9. Abdurrahim. Narrator 9.
Rohim? Oh, Zaneta, you can read.
And
Zaneta?
these two, Narrator, can you read?
Aurel, can you read? Narrator 9?
Ihsan maybe, ma'am? Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Zaneta.
Janeta.
Narrator, please read. Can you? Maybe Namrata? No, Namrata. And these fossil resemble the eye, the weirdest and earliest branch of the family tree of the living universe. This is a very strange animal living on Madagascar. Have you ever seen II? So today we will talk about him. Okay, narrator 10.
Narrator 10, Nindi?
Tomato AA to a separated trip to Madagascar from all the other lemurs.
Lemurs, yes. Ashwika, please. So first, small lemurs came to Madagascar, and how did they become giant? Yes, narrator 1, Ashwika. Ashwika, are you there? Once they landed there, they took over in what is called an adaptive radiation. Narrator 2, Lavish.
Over the last 50 and 60 million years, they diversified into 8 separate families, 5 of which still have a living members, and they filed a hug variety of ecological niche.
Yes, Max.
For example, take the II. Today, it's the only species left in its family, and it fills the same ecological role as a woodpecker.
So you see woodpecker on the tree. It knocks on the tree with its nose, with its beak, looking for insects. Narrator 4, Namrata.
It uses its extra long, extra creepy third finger to tap on trees to find insects larvae.
So you will see today that II behaves like the woodpecker, looking for insects in the tree. Narrator 5. Tuba.
Then it chews a hole into the bark with its rodent-like incisors.
Trump.
Skinny finger into the hole and pulls out grubs.
So look at this II, like the woodpecker. It knocks on the tree, and when it hears, it chews a hole, makes a hole in the bark, and you see a long finger. With its long finger, it picks up the insects from the tree. Yes. Narrator 6. Priya?
It was a giant II. It weighed up to 7
times more than modern II. So it was bigger. It was a giant. Narrator 7, Iksan. And it lived in the south.
Lived in the southwestern forest of Madagascar, where it used the sampling of foraging behavior, tapping tree trunks in search of trunk in search of insects, much like a woodpecker.
Yes, foraging, that means eating. So this giant II ate insects like a woodpecker. Narrator 8. Narrator 8, Iksan.
And
And
while
lemurs.
F. Madagas managed to fill the many vacant
Niches families.
on the
Right.
island, they also
Ship.
it
Ecosystem. Ecosystem. Abdurrahim, 9.
Living rules lemurs
Specialize
in eating food, so they play an important ecological role as it disperses.
Yes, you see a raft lemur which can be found on Madagascar now. And look, he is eating a fruit. And if he hops or dances around the island, around the forest, he drops the seeds of the fruit around. And thus he spreads the fruit. Yes. Narrator, tell Mindy.
They help plants move their seeds from place to place by eating their fruits and dropping their seeds in new places as they move through the forest.
Forest, yes. Ashika, narrator 1, we are coming to an end.
And
Mhm.
lemurs can swallow seeds that are more than a millimeters
Coin, yes. More than 3 centimeters around. Narrator 2, Lavishka.
But there are trees in Madagascar that produce even bigger seeds.
Yes, Max.
And in the past, there was a giant relative of the roofed lemurs called patch lemur. What might have helped disperse those seeds?
So you saw this lemur in the film. It is also called sloth lemur, and it could spread those seeds. Yes, narrator 4, Namrita.
It was a fruit specialist, and about 3 or 4 times the size of living lemurs. It could have easily taken on those big seeds.
It was a big, a huge lemur. 5, Tuba.
So what happened to all the giant primates?
Primates, yes. 6, Priya.
After thriving on Madagascar for millions of years, what put an end to their reign?
So they were the kings of Madagascar. They were the giants of Madagascar. And what happened to them? Why did they disappear? Narrator 7, Gopal. What can be the reason for animals disappearing? First, the climate was changing. The climate was changing rapidly. Narrator 8, Iksam.
It continued to become dry, vegetation and ecosystem
Out
Madagascar.
in Madagascar. Yes, narrator 9, Abdurrahim.
And then maybe around
2000
years ago, a new primate lived on the island that would change everything human.
humans. So imagine, giant lemurs lived on Madagascar and they were very happy. They were kings and queens. And then people arrived. And what happened to lemurs? Narrator 10. Mindy.
Young lemurs were still alive when people showed up, and it seems the people have got them.
Exam. You know that people often hunt animals for food. Yeah. Narrator one. Ashvika. Some incisors of the giant eye with holes were found in the early 1900s. So that means that people made beads, decorations, jewelry from eye's teeth. Narrator two. Lavishka.
Many of the giant lemurs went extinct around 1,000 years ago, along with megafauna on the island like pygmy hippos and elephant birds.
You see a pygmy hippo on the left and an elephant bird on the right. Narrator three.
The lemur extension was selective. All the large-bodied lemurs are gone.
So imagine, little small lemurs are left, but giants are. Narrator four.
It might be because they were easily hunted than their smaller relatives.
Narrator five.
It might be that larger animals needed more space.
More space to live. Yes. Narrator six.
Or it was because they might be able to reproduce more slowly than other species.
Reproduce, give birth to babies. They didn't have many babies, and that's why they died out. Narrator seven. Exam. At least 17 species of lemur. Oh, Gopal, excuse me. Gopal. At least 17 species of lemur have become extinct since man arrived on Madagascar. All of them were larger than the living lemur species. Narrator 8. Exam.
And when the giants are gone, the ecosystem that they
shaped
and the lemurs that we still find today.
Abdurrahim.
Remains of that time when giants ruled Madagascar.
Yes. Narrator 10, Mindy.
Today, Madagascar is home to over 110 species of lemurs, which are endemic to Madagascar. And new species are still being discovered between 2000 and 2008. 39 new species were described.
So thank you, dear students. The text is quite difficult for you. I will make it easier for the next time. So yes, thank you for helping me, being my editors. So you see, so the giant lemurs are gone, and their smaller relatives survive, and they remind us, they tell us that once giants ruled Madagascar, and still over 100 species of lemurs can be found on Madagascar, because that's why lemur is called the flagship mammal species of Madagascar. Now, dear students, I guess you are tired, but I have got something more to show you. If you are willing, we can play one more Kahoot, and I will tell you about a nature reserve in Madagascar. But if you are tired, we will stop at this point. What do you think, teacher Yuri?
Well, I think it's okay to play Kahoot for one more time. Is it okay, students, to play more Kahoots? One more Kahoots?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We are
But
Yes.
before that,
Yes.
Teacher Nadia, I would like to know the first place, the second place, and the third place because Teacher Amy would like to provide them a certificate.
Okay, I will send you. I will send you the places. Yes, I will send you.
Okay, but they did not write their real name, so please.
Yes, I show the report. I will just share the screen.
Okay.
I will, and I will share the report with you.
Yes.
Just a second.
Okay, so students, please, who is the first place of the Kahoot game previously?
So the internet is slow. So just a second, just a second.
Please write down your name on the chat box.
हमारे में नहीं है कौन सी क्लास है
Have you found it, Teacher Nadia? So the first place is BTS Ashwika. Ashwika, what is your complete name? Ashwika, are you there? Ashwika? The third is Ashwika. Number 2, Alenin Nikita. And, oh, sorry. Number 1, Alenin. Number 2 is Abdul Wahid. Okay. Alenin Nikita, what is your complete name? Nikita. Okay. While waiting for Teacher Nadia to rejoin, maybe you can have dinner first. Ria. Hello, Winnie. Welcome. Hello, Teacher Winnie.
Hello, am I late?
No. One more session will be going on. We wait for Teacher Nadia.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know where is she.
Oh, her internet Zoom meeting only 40 minutes. I mean,
No. We use the SD Asia Zoom meeting, so it is unlimited.
Wow. Do you see the background? We are celebrating Chinese New Year soon.
Yeah, soon. Yeah, I know.
Hi, Teacher Winnie.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Wow. Today you have a trip to Madagascar.
Yeah, we travel to Madagascar. And it's one of my favorite, of course.
So do you sing the song I like a movie?
Yeah. Okay, if you have a video about I love the movie.
Oh, I think everyone can move it. Let me
Yes.
see.
Yeah. Yeah, she was kicked out. Yeah, I don't know what happened with her internet connection, but let's wait for a couple minutes. So Winnie, you can share the song if you find it.
What's your favorite animal? Butterfly? Madagascar is in the butterfly?
Yeah, but the typical animal from Madagascar, as teacher Nadia said, it is I.
You're talking about a real animal.
Yeah. It's I with the has big eyes. It pick insect from the wood, just like a woodpecker.
I haven't found that one. Do you want to see?
Yeah,
I like.
please.
Let's wait for Queen Nadia before she appear.
Yes.
So
Hello. Hello.
Is she coming?
Move it. I like to 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 move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. You like to
Time
move it.
can take some exercise.
You like to move it. I guess all over the world.
I think this movie brings some awareness about this animal theme, right?
So the character is lemur and also I.
Health code violation.
Where is I?
I'm loving San Diego. This
I just like the lemur. This one is I. The brown one.
What should have bought chips and dip?
Wait, where's Alex? What happened to him? He was right behind us. What is he right behind us?
I don't know where he's at, but he's missing one heck of a party. The Fusa! The Fusa! The Fusa are attacking! What will you do? Who's hungry? Hate spider webs.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for waiting up. Really appreciate it. Hey, hi. We just got in from New York, and we're looking for a supervisor because we've been sitting on that beach back there for hours, and nobody's even bothered to show up. I don't know how things are, I don't know how things are normally run around here, but obviously there's been some sort of major screw-up, which is cool. So if you could just point us towards the administrative offices, we'll just,
Thank you for coming, teacher Patricia from Zimbabwe.
Welcome.
Maurice, did you see that? He scared the fool.
Zimbabwe is also a beautiful country with a lot of animals.
Oh, I see. You just
Yes.
It's like not.
Julian, what are they? They are aliens. Savage aliens from the savage future. They come to kill us and take our women and our precious metals. Okay? Shh. We're hiding. Be quiet, everyone, including me. Shh. Who's making that noise? Oh, it's me again.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing the video. Okay, I will call teacher Patricia from Zimbabwe to introduce herself. Teacher Patricia? Hello, teacher Nadia, welcome back.
Yes. It is horrible connection.
Okay. I would like to call teacher Patricia from Zimbabwe to give a short speech.
She wanted to bring us.
Teacher
Okay.
Patricia, would you please to open your mic?
How are you, everyone? How are you? I am Teacher Patricia from Zimbabwe. I've been in the teaching field for 31 years, and I'm glad to be here to witness how you do the Readers Theatre. Thanks to Teacher Nadia. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming, Teacher Patricia.
Welcome.
So Teacher Nadia, you may next time you can have travel to Zimbabwe. It's very interesting.
Yes. Yes, dear friends, I have got a nice Kahoot about a park in Madagascar, but unfortunately my connection is not very good. Maybe next time we will play. And I wanted to show you culture from different countries, but I didn't find any interesting stories from Madagascar. And it will be a good idea that if you share your stories, a story from Zimbabwe, and now we have got a secret idea with teacher Winnie. Yesterday she sent me secret materials, and we are creating a special session for you based on Taiwanese culture. And it will be very nice that we share stories from India, from Indonesia, and so on. We can create Kahoots. You can create Kahoot. I can create a Kahoot. I will create a script, and we will make international culture exchange. So thank you, because it was just searched for 2 days. I couldn't find any good stories from Madagascar. It's a pity. That's why it would be very nice if you share your local stories with us. Yes.
Yes.
So, students, I have got an idea. We usually watch something, read something, and only play Kahoots. And I know that many of you are creative. If you draw a picture, maybe, or make a poster, maybe Canva or Bansi poster about the flora and fauna of Madagascar, and you can share it, we can create a collection. And we will have an international collection of our Readers Theatre. I will share the link with the teachers. They can send pictures to me, or they can add them to the Wakelet collection. So I see that many of students, many of you are still here. Yes, you are so hardworking students. You are waiting patiently, but my computer is very bad. It won't show the Kahoot. Next time I will share the link, all the links with teacher Yuri, and she can switch on the Kahoot on her computer, because I can't.
Okay,
So
it's okay, Teacher Nadia. So if there's no more Kahoot or no more games, we can end the session. And for next week, we can just schedule from which country we will travel to. Maybe from Indonesia. Teacher Amy, are you ready for the script for Indonesia?
Yes.
And then we travel to Taiwan, and then we travel to Zimbabwe.
But if I have to create a script, I need some time, because I don't have so much time just to prepare. I work at school, have so many hours. So you can share the stories, and when we create a script, then we will make a special session. Or otherwise, on Tuesdays, we meet at this time and we read stories, maybe some fairy tales and other stories.
Yeah, they got bombs under their turbans.
Screen share is working. Screen share is working.
Screen share is working. So shall we stop here?
Okay, yes. It's
No. We're gonna enjoy this.
What are we seeing? Some.
I'm a new person. I'm a new guy. What's this about?
Oh, hello, Harry Oliver.
Hello, what's this about? I'm a new guy.
It is a reader theater. It means that previously we read a story, and teacher Nadia divided the story based on the narrator.
Oh, okay. So where's the reading theater then?
So you can join earlier, because we already have 1 hour here. So you can join for next.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So okay.
Yes. So thank you for coming, and we will arrange the session maybe next. So thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you, student. Thank you, teacher.
The
See
engine.
you next Tuesday. Bye
It's too
bye.
late.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Salam alaikum.